What's going on, everybody? It's Bulls Nation Station back at it again. And the Bulls. Don't they seem to just amaze you? Like, the fact that through all our obstacles, through all our situations, through all of everything that keeps coming our way, whether it's positive or negative, we still find a way to prevail. We still find a way to win. We still find a way to, to shock other people, to prove the haters wrong. It's awesome. It's awesome to see. The Bulls beat the Denver Nuggets yesterday. They beat the reigning MVP and Nikola Jokic. And we had so many obstacles. We won yesterday with three? I think you count 3 players, 3 key rotational players in COVID protocols that's out. Another really key player that has a strained hamstring right now. Like, that's 4 rotational players, 4 important players to our team that was out, and we still won the game. We won the game without our leading scorer, without our MVP candidate, without our fourth quarter closer in DeMar DeRozan. We won the game without our six man, our glue guy off the bench, our key defensive stopper, our guy who's leading in steals, and Alex Caruso. We won the game without serviceable players, as in Javonte Green and Kobe White, who does different things that helps our team go. Javonte Green with his energy, his athleticism, and his defense. Kobe White with his scoring punch off the bench. We still won the game. And this would not have happened last year. This is a testament to how deep we are as a team, how together we are as a team, how great of a coach Billy Donovan is, and just the spirit and the road that we're on this season is just totally different. As Levine said in his interview, I keep telling y'all, this is not last year's team. And he's right. This is not the Chicago Bulls, the laughingstock of last year. We are an excellent team. And I feel like, with this win against the Denver Nuggets, we won in a different way today. Shout out to Zach LaVine, amazing. That third quarter went absolutely bananas. Not one breathing person on that Denver Nuggets team can guard him. He went crazy. Shout out to Lonzo Ball. 20 points, 4 blocks, 10 rebounds. Fingerprints all throughout the game. Defense still on point. Lonzo can step up and score when you need him to step up. Shout out to Ayo Dosunmu. First start of his career put on for Chicago. Balling. Derrick Jones Jr. It was just so much. Vooch, had a good game, Even people you don't usually see, like a Matt Thomas came in and hit a 3. Like, we're so deep, and it's so dope. And the reason I'm talking on this video today is because I've seen a lot of people talking. They were saying, well, the Bulls, they'll be better off without DeRozan because DeRozan is a ball stopper. They're happy he's out. The Bulls run more without DeRozan, which could be true. They were flying up and down the court. But this is my argument. The Bulls are so talented, and this is another thing before I even get into that. They said the way the Bulls are playing with the heavy isolation ball with DeRozan and Lonzo, they're not going to win in the playoffs. But this is my argument for that. We are so deep and so talented that the Chicago Bulls can play a bunch of different styles that fits the need of the game. You know, we could play heavy isolation ball. We could play it to where we're run up and down the court. We could play it to where there's a lot of passing. You know, the Bulls are playing what you call a free-flowing offense, as to where there's little sets here and there, but at the end of the day, it's about how do you read it? How do the players on the floor read the defense that's given to them? You know, and luckily, you know, shout out to AK, we have a lot of high IQ basketball players, you know. And so if one way is working and it's leading us to getting the win, then yes, we're going to play that way. As to why you've been seeing a lot of DeMar DeRozan isolation, as to why you've seen a lot of Zach LaVine, you know. But there are times if you need to get out and run, if the game is mucked up, you know, we can do that. You know, Lonzo would do that for you. Caruso would do that. Ayo would do that. Derrick Jones Jr., Javonte Green, those players would do that. You know, we have that luxury of if we're playing our offense one type of way, if it's not working, we'll rotate in and play the other kind of way because we're that talented and we're that good. That's why I feel like you need a mix of both. You need the Bulls that can run out, do the highlights, bring the energy when we need it. You need that. But you also need that fourth quarter isolation superstar scoring that the Rosen and Zach gives us, you know, because when it comes down to it, when the games gets close and it's slowed down in the fourth quarter and you can't run, they cut that off. You got to find a way to get a bucket. Especially come playoff time, because, you know, playoffs is usually when they cut all that fast break anyway. You know, that's when the defense is tighter and they try to make it more of a half-court game. That's when you need players like DeRozan and Zach. But I feel like everything is just working out the way it should be. You know, the Bulls are still figuring things out. They're nowhere near, you know, playing the way they're going to play at the end of the season. You know, we're still missing a lot of people. Still a lot of chemistry. Our first time together, you know, you see the Lakers still working on their chemistry. The Bulls are going to be all right, y'all. We don't have to overly analyze or criticize what the Bulls are doing, especially when they're winning. Now, if they're losing, that's one thing. But the Bulls are winning, y'all. So, just because a player don't score as much as you want him to score doesn't mean, you know, the world is coming to an end. Because at the end of the day, the biggest stat for a player is how many wins that they will get and are they impacting. If they doing that, then everything else will take care of itself. The numbers, everything. So, definitely shout out to the Bulls. Shout out to, you know, everybody that's been rocking with the Bulls. You know, the new people that's rocking with the Bulls. You know, we're in for a great season, y'all. Do y'all know we're going to be in the playoffs for the first time in years? And how exciting that's going to be in Chicago? Come on. Man, definitely subscribe to my page. You know, like this video, comment. How do you feel about the Bulls? What do you think the Bulls should go from here? Like, what do you think they should be doing? You feel like, are they doing enough? You know, let me know what you guys think. You know, I'm going to talk to you guys later. It's Bulls Nation Station. I'm out.